Anthony Edwards wasn't holding back with Team USA's head coach Steve Kerr, who was trying to sell AE on coming off the bench for the Team USA in the FIBA World Cup. Check out this response from AE. He said, of course I wasn't cool with it. If that's what it takes, I mean, I'm willing to do it. But now I'm never cool with that. Coach Kerr said D-Wade came off the bench when Kobe played on Team USA. I love this response from AE. He said, all right. The problem with that is we don't have a Kobe on our team. But it's cool, said AE. I love it. I love that response from AE because he ain't lying. There is no Kobe Bryant on Team USA currently. Nobody close to Kobe Bryant. And what Anthony Edwards is letting you know is that I'm willing to step back from somebody of that yoke. But Coach Kerr, I'm going to be honest with you. If it ain't of that caliber, I think I'm better than these guys in my position, and I believe I should be out there starting. And I love that mentality from AE. I got to watch AE at Georgia, and one of the things that stood out to me, which is why I wouldn't have taken him with my number one pick, was I was like, yo, his game in certain elements is very mature, but in other elements it's not, right? And parts of his personality is kind of mature, and then other parts of it is not. He's not, right? Like, usually I'm used to seeing the guys that are either 100% all in on the maturity level or 100% childish, right? The mixture for me, it really throws me off with AE. Like, even this, like one of the things AE has openly said was, I'm not going to be the guy known for the in-game dunks like that, right? Like, AE quickly, he reformed his game to be a guy that finishes around the rim, oftentimes with layups. When, let's call a spade, he could just rise over a lot of these dudes and throw it down and be one of the best dunkers the league has seen in quite some time. But something so mature about him, something that he just picked up on seemingly was like, yo, my knee's gonna be shot in my 30s if I play this way. I'm gonna be Tracy McGrady. And immediately AE had the wherewithal to kind of switch. And to me, that's a big thing, that young in his career. AE's athleticism on his jump shot, by the way, is second to none. I'm gonna do a list later this week in which I reveal to you guys the people that I have in the league right now that have the chance to be the best player in the world. And it's a small list, by the way. It's only about 10 guys for me that I'm looking at right now in the league where I'm like, after Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, after that wave of guys in their latter 20s, after they have their moment, it's only about 10 guys that I could genuinely see right now being the best in the world right now. And Anthony Edwards is on that list. You know, his athleticism shooting the basketball is going to be unblockable. And if he continues to mature, I mean, let's call a spade a spade. This dude, he looks like a few different players. And one of the guys he does look like, not only like physically look like Michael Jordan, but he does in some ways. He moves kind of quirkily like Mike. I've seen like 6 guys that have pieces of Michael Jordan's movements, right? Obviously, I thought Kobe's fadeaway resembled Michael Jordan. Kawhi Leonard's dribble and his pull-up jump shot definitely resembled Mike. Obviously, Kawhi's hands, Anthony Edwards is another guy on that list. When he's kind of contorting his body in the air, it does look like Mike. And Anthony Edwards' jump shot doesn't necessarily look like Mike's jump shot, but to me, there's some resemblance in it in how high he's able to stay in the air. Like Mike was able to just kind of hang in the air, and he was able to just pretty much time defenders perfectly. And once your hand was not high enough, Mike would let that thing go. And, obviously more times than not, it was money. There are some elements to Anthony Edwards' game that tease him being the best in the world. For me, it only comes down to maturity.